All praises due to the Most High, family. We back talking Mo football. My apologies getting to you late, family, but my schedule doesn't allow me to catch the games live, so I watch the highlights, I check out the box score, and I come to you with my perspective, family. Did I say that I was watching the Saints and the Bears game? Yeah, my fellow Who Dat Nation members, I need y'all to let me know in the chat. Is this the worst game from the Saints this season? I know the Niners game was pretty disappointing. I know the Seahawks game was BTA. But this one was disappointing, man, because I don't know, you can't perceive everything through the screen. Maybe you start misperceiving things through the screen, but to me, that seemed to be the most low effort outing by the New Orleans Saints this season. That's just my perspective, man. It's either that or the Bears' offensive and defensive line are just 3 times, 4 times better than ours. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. Family, have I seen a Bears game this season yet? I'm pretty sure I have, but I did not remember these running backs by the Bears. These 2 running backs. We almost allowed the Bears to have 2 individual 100-yard rushers in the same game. I mean, 200 plus yards rushing is bad enough, but 2 separate, almost, family. One had 120, the other one had 80, 81. So you average it out, I mean, it's there, but so, family, almost 2 single 100-yard rushers in the same game. That's low effort, which it seemed to me from at times Kool-Aid McKinstry, but the one that stood out to me the most was Chase Young, family. I know he got a half sack, and I'm glad and thankful. Family, I'm not saying these things because I hate these players. Like, I support these players. I want to see them do well. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing on the field. I'm just keeping it real. As somebody that wants to see this team do better, I just got to call out where things are going wrong from my perspective. Chase Young was low energy, looked unmotivated. Kool-Aid McKinstry on a couple plays looked unmotivated. Shout out the dude who on defense, I'm sorry I don't remember your name, but who caught the interception. That was a high effort play. That man dove and jumped and caught and secured it, you know what I'm saying? Demario Davis is he's giving it his all in terms of effort, but come on, y'all. He's playing one of the most difficult positions in the league to play. You know what I'm saying? Just at the he's just not at the peak of his powers right now. As much as I love that linebacker right there. Now on offense, man, I hate the Taysom Hill stuff. I just hate it. I've not seen, I think one of them worked. I don't remember what game it was though, but I've seen a Taysom Hill play work this season, but I hate it every time because I've only seen it work once or twice. He's just not as good of a runner as we've seen him be. Unless I'm okay with us asking him to throw it for us, but all the running plays I've seen from him, terrible. I would either, if I had to use him, because I just wouldn't use him. But if I had to use him, I would set him up on a screen double pass. Like, I'd throw it to him, make it look like he running the screen, have him throw it again. Or I'd have him run like a flea flicker of some sort. Or, you know, like, or we just don't have the line for him to run a bootleg. So the if I had to use him, that's how. But I would not use him as a runner. I would not line him up at quarterback. I'd line him up as an athlete somewhere and have him throw from there. I would not line him up as a wildcat or a running quarterback. No. Maybe on the goal line, but it's like just put him at halfback at that point. Anyhow, maybe the goal line stuff I'll accept, but he has not been running the ball very well. Neither has Alvin Kamara, and that's what I'm saying, family. Either the Bears D-line is just 3, 4, 5 times better than our line, and it might be. They sacked us like crazy. I don't know that Rattler was under pressure on every interception, but I mean, that pressure, you make him feel it enough times, and whether you're there or you're not, he's gonna feel like you are. You know what I'm saying? So those sacks definitely affect someone like Spencer Rattler's that timer that they got. You know what I'm saying? Just poor mechanics climbing the pocket on a fumble. When you're climbing the pocket, you have to have 2 hands on the ball. You just have to. I mean, that's just like you run drills on that. You know what I'm saying? So terrible. I mean, that's Spencer Rattler has probably been our best offensive player all season, and in this game he had 4 turnovers. And so that's why, and to me, I mean, it just felt like the effort along with those turnovers, like from not just from Spencer Rattler, because in general, he's the one that looks like he's trying the hardest out there in general. Today, with the 4 turnovers, it's hard to, he just wasn't on point. Maybe his effort was there, but it just was not on point. Something was obviously off. But the offensive line, the defensive line, the tackling, and to me, it's just weird that, Juwan Johnson has been pretty solid and consistent, except for like early on, he had some bad passes, but Chris Olave is one I've been frustrated with all season. And it's weird to me that in what I view is our worst game of the season, he has his best game of the season. I don't know why I'm tying those two things together. Because like Chris Olave has just not been WR1, level all season for me. Now, in this game, he looked it, although most of those was on just like 2 or 3 passes, most of his production. But that's 2 touchdowns and almost 100 yards receiving. So that's definitely what we need That's what we need. We don't have the luxury of wanting that. Like, this team needs that level of production. And so and I think he has the tools to do it, but I just haven't seen that from him. When we're talking about the WR1 standard. But so anyway, family, let me know what y'all thought. I thought this was low effort, just poor play by the Saints. I mean, we got bullied by the worst team in the NFC North. Who dat? Peace and love.